I want to get to. There's two guys, 2 games last night. There's a VJ Edgecombe game, and then there's a Wembanyama game. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with VJ. Austin Rivers elite alumni.
That's how we're going to start it every time he does anything. It could be 10 years from now.
Well, I got another one coming. Mikael Brown will be doing the same shit next year, and I'm going to be saying the same thing. I don't give a damn if he left to go to that team in North Carolina that no one cares about. All right? People only care about my team.
You don't sound jaded at all.
Completely jaded. Nah. VJ was incredible. See, and that's my point to you, all right, about Reed Shepherd. You're like,
oh, he's bringing it back to Reed.
No, because you're like, it's his first game. He's going against Case and Wallet. But this is who they're going to have to be competing against to win, man. So it's like, what?
Yeah.
VJ went against Derek White in like Jalen first game.
Yeah, against the Celtics organization. Like, that's a crazy franchise.
Yeah, first game going against Derek was guarding him. 34.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Again.
That Bahamas national team thing, I think, really helped him out a lot mentally. I think he saw a bunch of pros around him, and he was like...
VJ's delusionally confident.
Yeah.
I just know him. He's a delusionally confident. He thought he was better than me when he was 15. He's like, well, I play you on ones, I'm beating you. I was like, VJ, you're not. I played on one-on-one, and I dogged him. Yeah. But he was mad when he lost. I actually got pissed. I remember beating him and him being like, slamming the ball. And I'm like, what?
What did you think was supposed to happen?
What did you think you were going to be better than me? This is when I was going into my last year. This is when I was going into my last year in Minnesota. He was a junior going into senior in high school. I was just like, but you're not going to beat me on one-on-one. We played 6 games. He beat me once, but we're only going to 3. So, But I beat him the other 5. And then we did a shooting contest, 3-point around, and it got nasty.
Yeah.
I remember him being like, damn.
I mean, his shot's getting better at the moment.
Yeah,
like
he was learning how to shoot the NBA 3. So by the 40th shot, his arms just like, he couldn't keep up.
So you think that interaction helped propel him into, motivate him into...
No, all I'm saying is I am the reason for his success. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
he's just gotten better and better,
right.
And his confidence is so high. You see it in his interviews. They're like, you've played so well in preseason, man. Like you play like you're not a rookie. He goes, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't that good. Like that comment just tells you, like, but yeah. he thinks he's supposed to be on the floor. He thinks he's supposed to be playing ahead of Paul. Probably will now. If I see that game, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna pull up to Paul's house. This is if I'm Daryl Morey. Paul, I got the limo out front.
Limo?
I'm going to let him.
Limo.
5-star. I'm going to get him out the house. I got to grease him.
Class act.
Yeah,
Class act.
Get you to the airport. You got to get the out of here. Let's get you out.
Yeah.
No.
Man, that left to right on Xavier Tillman. And then Jaylen Brown decided.
Business decision.
Jaylen Brown does that to people. That's the craziest thing.
He thought about it.
Yeah.
He went to jump and then realized when he exploded off the ground, he's like, I'm not going to get this one. It's also really hard to block someone coming full speed, jumping off 1 foot. They're going too fast. So if you don't time it right, you're getting dunked on. It's like if you went off 2 feet, they can meet up. When someone's going full, like when Westbrook used to drive and go like this, if you're not already up in the air, first off, it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Secondly, you're going to get dunked on. He's going too fast. He's going to sneak dunk you. It's just like things you think of as like,
right.
You're not jumping like that. I've only been dunked on in my life trying to block someone who jumped off 1 foot. When you go 2 foot, I'm gonna pin your shit.
Yeah, people like when you dunk on somebody, it doesn't necessarily mean the guy that had the ball jumped higher than the defender.
No, it's timing.
Yeah, it's timing catching the ball. I remember Chandler dunked on JJ Hickson one time. JJ Hickson got way higher. Chandler
just missed.
He just missed the ball.
Sometimes the guy's going down and the other one's still going up. Like sometimes you jump too early and this guy jumps. It's just a timing thing. When you jump off 1 foot, it's so fast. You don't have you can see Jaylen jumping and was like, I'm not going to get up there.
Right.
Especially with how that guy explodes. VJ is a springboard.
Right.
He's one of the freakiest. He's had a couple of dunk attempts already in preseason. He's going to have a couple ant-like dunks this year. Like he's going to baptize somebody. What people weren't aware of is his game.
Yeah.
I knew VJ Edgecombe was a serious problem. I knew he was a certified pro. When I went to the NBA Top 100 camp, I already knew he was good. He played for my program. I watched plenty of his games with Mikael Brown. So I knew the kid could play. When I went to the NBA Top 100 camp and he was going against Cooper, is when I knew he could be a player. He was going at him. They were both going at it. And you can see Cooper had the respect of, like, it's always been a thing, him and VJ. He's always gotten the best of VJ, but he's always had a high regard for VJ.
Yeah.
VJ and him were light years better than everybody else in that camp. And AJ. Those are the 3 guys. It seemed like everybody else was just behind. 4 players, actually. Peterson. It was De'Aaron Peterson, AJ, AJ
DeBanca,
VJ, and Cooper Flag. and then Cameron Boozer. That was the 5.
Sidebar, Cameron Boozer in an exhibition game against
30-something.
UCF.
Yeah.
It looked good.
There was about 100, 200 yards, and there's everyone else.
Yeah.
So I knew then, and it's the way he plays. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles. He's a quick decision, plays off the ball guard. He's not coming down, bink, 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 bink. He's a catch and shoot, straight line drive guy. Quick decision, freak athlete, moves it at the ball. Great spot up jump shot. He's pro ready. So did I think he's going to have 34 versus Celtics? No. But I wasn't going to be surprised if he had 15, 16 opening night. That's how good he is.
Yeah, 15, 16 in the first couple minutes, it looked like.
Of the game. And after that, it was hell.
Yeah.
So
even seeing a guy like Tyrese Maxey defer to him, just give him the ball, get him up.
No,
like,
he's already
he has the respect of
the respect of the team. And I heard that in like the 4th day or 3rd day of training camp, him and Maxey started playing ones after and like really getting after it and like talking. And I heard they got into it a couple, like friendly, competitive. That's how you earn the respect, though, of one of the best players on the team. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best guards in the NBA. This guy had 19 in the second quarter versus Celtics, by the way. They're cutting through them.
Yeah.
There's blood in the water with the Celtics.
Yeah. People are trying to get their revenge from the last few years.
The big sharks are not around. Tatum's not around.
Yeah.
All right. Drew Holiday's not around. Porzingis, you're just seeing people are going into Beamtown like, this water's a little warmer, a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
We used to come in here and just hope to stay in the game with these dudes. Now, like, I'm not getting pressured by Drew and this guy, and Porzingis isn't down there. It's just a different team right now. So people get their licks off. Boston been busting ass for the past 3-4 years. Yeah, teams are going to be going in there this year, but like, all right, enough.
Right.
We're getting our get back now. It's like when Jordan left, the Bulls were good, but Knicks were. I got a poster in my dad's office of him holding his hands up, beating them, like, doing this. Like, Michael came back, and that shit was quiet. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah. People smell blood in the water with Boston right now, and you could tell. Yeah. But VJ, 34 points, tying, was it Will Chamberlain or some shit? Like, yeah, man. Very proud. I put it right up on my Instagram. We had to claim him. Yeah. And now we're just so proud of him, bro. He's such a good dude. He's such a young, hungry, young man. Wants to be great, and there's just no doubt he's going to be. So very excited for him.
You know what the crazy thing is? This is nothing against Dylan Harper. He's probably going to be really, really good. He looks like a really promising player. The fact that the Spurs could have got VJ with Wembanyama, those guys could have been.
But I told you that's who they should have picked.
No, but I mean, Dylan Harper has always been that guy.
I think Dylan's gonna be great
with their class. Yeah,
Dylan's a. We're not.
But I'm just saying, based off those two of the best performances last night.
No, but it's VJ's game.
It's nuts. It's nuts that they could have been teammates.
It's VJ's game, though.
Yeah.
It's VJ's game. It fits with the Spurs. It's ball movement. Yeah. It's playing off the catch.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone's talking about, like De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, how that's going to work.
That's the problem. That's my only issue with that. Okay. Now Spurs historically have drafted their ass off, so I'm not questioning anything that R.C. Buford or anybody over there is doing because they have the remedy. It'd be like Sam Presti drafting someone, like, I don't know. It's like, bro, why don't you let Sam Presti do his thing? Yeah. That's how I feel about the Spurs, respectfully. They went and got Stephen Castle. They sniffed that out. You know what I mean? So they usually do this right. We'll leave it at that. Yeah. My thing is Stephen Castle next to VJ defensively running around with Wemby. I saw that, and his game is not predicated off handle. VJ can have 30 just by being out there. That is a skill that you can't teach in the NBA, for one. And then you already have a ball-dominant guy who's nasty in De'Aaron Fox who didn't play. He's hurt. So, like, that was my thing. I don't – that's why I was like, man – but then a part of me thinks that the Spurs are thinking long-term. And even though De'Aaron Fox isn't old, he's not young. And they're like, Wemby and these other guys are very young. We want like a 5-year window with these guys. And we think these guys are good enough to where we're not going to be in the lottery going forward. So if we have our chance to get a top-level guard right now for the future, we're just going to grab him.
A guy that can handle the ball. I mean, you got Wembanyama, right? Steph Castle's not going to be your main ball handler, right? But he can be an off-the-ball guy. Yeah. So when you have Dylan Harper to me, I get it. It makes sense, just not with De'Aaron Fox. But they're going to be fine. I'm just saying, just watching the games last night.
Safe bet for the future. Yeah. I think they saw this runway with this young group for a while, and they figured, hey, we're going to be pretty good this year. Victor is as we'll get into, is what he is. Steph and all these other guys, we're a lot better than what people think we're going to be. We're probably not going to be back in the lottery again. So
this is our last chance.
If we got a chance to get an elite guard for the future, let's grab one. Yeah. I don't know what De'Aaron Fox is going to look like.
And Dylan Harper, like I said, he's been that guy in this class.
So that's why they're like, let's just grab him. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I get it. But my thing is, like, VJ's good right now. VJ's ready to go now. I said this a year ago to my dad. I said, yo, this kid I got on my team is a pro. And he's like a pro that could play right now. You could put him in an NBA game and he could perform. He's a quick decision, straight line drive assassin with freakish athletic ability and a knockdown jump shot. What he doesn't have yet is the off the dribble. That's the next phase. But right now, you don't need it in the NBA.
Yeah.
If you could just hit spot shots, quick rip and drives with his athletic ability, and he does have a little bink, not like to the level of like what a James or like Shea, but you saw that crossover versus Boston. He's got a little shit. He can get somebody, and then if he gets anywhere near the paint, springboard.
Well, let's enjoy this version of him now because eventually, after a few years, he's going to do what
He's going to start tapping.
Anthony Edwards did, where he's like, we're going to pick and choose our spots.
Yeah.
I got to worry about the future. But right now, it looks like he's just trying to dunk on everyone all the time.
VJ with the Spurs. Just thinking about that is.
Yeah.